that one begins with
Oh, we started. No.
that was exactly where I started.
Let's go. Let's fucking go.
The Force works in mysterious ways.
It does. It's like Jesus.
You know, the dark side issue is also an issue I have with Renegade Shepard. Like, I just want to be nice to my friends, but I'm okay with being a dick to everybody else.
That is the problem.
I enjoy that later on in Mass Effect they make it sort of like an additive thing of both things, so you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
It's attacking us.
Or versus the first game where you really must pick a side.
You must pick a lane immediately.
Or else it will fuck you tremendously.
Oh yeah.
It will. People die because you didn't stick in your lane.
You don't get the fucking your prestige classes because you didn't pick a side and stuck with it.
A new target for whoever was attacking us.
Oh, I didn't know it could stop you from getting your
close.
prestige classes.
They were places touched by
Yeah, because BioWare designed it in the same way they designed fucking Knights of the Republic. And one of the things that Knights of the Republic 1 and 2 both do is they tie getting the higher tier classes to how much light side or dark side scale you have.
I assume
And
that
they
was
just
just a level requirement.
they crowbarred it into Mass Effect 1, so once you get to a certain level of Paragon or Renegade, that's why it wasn't until like my second playthrough of Mass Effect that I learned prestige classes were even a thing. Because I sort of did what I felt like at first. That was wrong.
It was.
I was wrong.
It would've
So
very
wait,
wrong.
so Admiral Hackett doesn't tell you about Luna until you get to a certain Paragon
Yeah,
Renegade score?
that does. Yeah, exactly. Yes. You don't learn about that. That was a new experience for me on my second playthrough because I was like, I'm gonna be a dickhead this time. Was that playthrough? And I was
You
like,
gotta go
oh,
kill
this has been far more rewarding.
Their deaths could be felt throughout the galaxy.
Not
So the council decided that we must not present
Yeah,
ourselves as a
the
target
terrible. Yeah,
Yeah,
sorry, we were talking about other things.
that we should use our resources.
We're talking about Mass Effect. Okay?
Sorry about that, Kavar.
It's related. It's all related.
It is very related. It's very Star Warsian.
You must have many.
You know, they got biotics, we've got the Force, we've got blasters.
Some would
they've
even
got...
say that some of the people who worked on one are very influenced in working on the other.
Yes. Oh, there's a lot of fucking questions here.
You know, we've got blasters.
They really want you to talk to them a lot.
I don't
do.
really care all that much.
I have reestablished my connection to the Force.
I have done that.
In case you didn't notice.
If you didn't realize.
Once again, your ally. When
I buffed the whole room with battle meditation.
I could tell that you were different.
I can't get over how much Tyler's life would improve if he had salt and pepper. Just look at this Paragon.
He would get
Amazing.
flipping through the room with a fucking sword.
He'd be so powerful.
Look at this Paragon that he could become.
This, like, composition you and your companions have is like an album cover.
About to drop the hottest
like,
album of the galaxy.
With Atton, like, looking away and Kreia looking directly at camera and Tyler giving, like, a profile.
The Order don't love you, but the Force gonna have, but the Force gonna give it.
Force gonna give it to you.
We could not have made you do such a thing in any event.
Hath gonna give it to you. He gonna give it to you.
Isn't he dead? Is he dead?
Who?
I think he's dead.
Who?
Oh.
The guy who sings that song.
I don't think X is. I don't think he's dead.
Is he dead?
I don't know.
I don't know.
It was a member of Wu-Tang, wasn't it? Whenever it was a member of Wu-Tang that went solo.
Yeah.
That made that song.
Those you served beside.
Maybe.
I mean, Wu-Tang Clan had a lot of members, though.
It did. I can't keep
Like, I
track
feel-
of all of them.
Like, I think everyone that was born in the 90s was a member of Wu-Tang Clan for at least a minute.
We too were members of Wu-Tang. You don't know this,
Yeah.
viewers, but we were.
For like 30 seconds,
Yeah,
we
he's
were all
dead.
members of Wu-Tang.
There are times when I wonder.
DMX.
Yeah, DMX. He also said a song, "Where the hood, where the hood, where the hood," and all that. And
Was he part of
and he's
Wu-Tang
dead.
I
Clan?
can tell you, I will.
I don't think so. I think that was
Did we
invented.
make that up? That's
I think you
unfortunate
did.
if we made that up.
That would be unfortunate.
I think you did. I think you felt like it was right.
It felt right, and I just went with it.
Well, We did say we think he was part of Wu-Tang. We didn't
I
say
didn't say I
definitively that he
knew.
was.
The council was responsible.
It's like we said we think, and then other people like chimed in. It's like we also think.
That's how lies spread, people. That's
Whatever
how it
I can tell you,
happens.
I will.
We're Jedi.
Scattered, searching for you, going to places where they thought they might cross your path. You were our last hope.
Oh. I didn't get that.
Well, not old dirty bastard.
What? Is old dirty bastard dead?
What?
Who's
Who's dirty
Yeah, he's been
bastard?
dead for a long time.
Who's dirty
Old
bastard?
dirty bastard.
No, old dirty bastard.
You have to get it right.
Sir.
Who's old dirty
That's
bastard?
It's Mr. Old Dirty Bastard.
Why?
When you stood before us in the council
I'm just looking up the members of Wu-Tang Clan while you have this thrilling conversation.
How many members did they have? Were we correct at least on there being about 1,000?
We had suspicion.
There's RZA and then Giza. I don't know if his name is Giza, but it's GZA. So I've decided
Maybe
the other
it's
one tends to be
Jizza.
called RZA. So I
Maybe
think
it's Jizza.
he's Jizza. Inspect the deck.
It's
and
pronounced
it's
Jizza?
spelled that- Inspecta. Inspect a deck. You God. Ghost face killer. Whenever I, so it's like speaking Orcish. Whenever I say it that way, I'm adding a flavor to it. That is how it's spelled in this language.
At one point, I saw a website that was a Wu-Tang Clan name generator. You put your name in, and it gives you your Wu-Tang name.
That's how Childish Gambino got his rap name.
That is a
There is
we don't know that for sure.
There's Capadonna, Master Killer. I can't. This one is unpronounceable by Westerners. Can't pronounce that one.
The thing is,
That is Eldritch Abomination.
And then there's Method Man.
Something happened in all these places.
Was Dr. Dre originally part of a group, or was he always his own thing?
Through the Force in such places. Too much pain occurred here. It makes listening to the Force difficult.
The only copy of their 7th album was bought by Martin Scarilli. The only copy of their 7th album was bought by Martin Scarilli.
Oh my.
That shithead McFuckhead.
I don't know who Martin Scarilli is, so.
He is
He's a bad
scum.
He's a bad scum.
He famously ran a hedge fund, and he ran like some pharmaceutical companies. And EpiPens, these aren't the real numbers, but it's like EpiPens, life-saving medicine. If my mother didn't have an EpiPen, she would have died like 5 times by now. EpiPen costs like $20. He made the price like $5,000. And the reason was, he was like, I own them. What are you gonna do about it? And whenever the federal regulators came to him, it's like, what do you think you're doing? He was like, the Congress is like, what? It's free market. I can do it. I own the company. What are you gonna do, communist? And he's a sociopath, like fully, like a sociopath. Yeah, he's in prison now because he's bad. He's so bad that a hedge fund manager worth millions had to go to prison. It's like, no, you need to go away.
You know, if we start punishing hedge fund managers, then they've actually done real bad.
Then it's like, okay, you're too much. You gotta go.
Reddit's got to take care of it for us.
If a rich white man has found justice, then oh fuck, what did they do?
Is always there. And it is something that can never truly
It's a joke I heard on the internet, but I still love it. It was how dare you people laugh at the hedge fund owners who were ruined by GameStop. I'm sure they're very upset that they got beaten out by Potato in my ass.
Not enough. I feel it is something that was born from the wars that have struck the Republic.
I've stopped caring. I want to talk about something else.
Can we move on? Can we please move on?
Whenever he teaches you a Force lightsaber form, like, that's something you'll need to pay attention to, because we had to do some investigative detective work to figure out what the last one did, and it was actually very useful.
Was it?
Yes, that's the primary lightsaber form we use now all the time.
Mm-hmm.
There is something I would like to teach you.
Thank
It is a
you.
technique which I believe, will aid you in the trials.
Thank you.
There are times when you want to overwhelm a particular opponent quickly. For these situations,
Oh, we're
use the
masters
form.
at that.
Do not get carried away using this form, particularly against Dark Jedi. The ferocity required to use this form leaves one vulnerable to enemy force powers.
Okay, so it makes you, I'm guessing, gives you a bonus to your attack, but makes you weak to force powers.
Oh, but what if I'm just so powerful I don't have to give a shit?
You might not.
Yeah.
Excellent. I'm impressed with how quickly you've mastered this form.
That's rather
I
quick.
always knew you were gifted.
Can we say that we've mastered that form by moving a couple times?
So I have to point out, that's actually the thing about this character.
I know.
So,
they learned things real good.
You're not going to play this as a dark side character, so
No,
I'll explain
I
to
won't.
you. Your character naturally leeches life from people, just being around them. If you're a Darksider, you go around murdering these Jedi Masters, and when you kill them, you sap the fucking Force out of them and get more powerful. And you don't try to, it just happens. And they kind of explain that that's how the experience system of the game works. Like, the more you fight, the more you kill, the more powerful you get. And it's like an inherent, incredibly Sith thing that just happens to you naturally. And it's actually something the Jedi knew about, and they fear you greatly for it.
I am powerful.
And so it
They should
means
fear
that,
me.
yeah, so it means that you could be showed something once or twice, and just because you're in the vicinity of someone who actually does know it and has the Force, you just sort of like imprints on you, and now you know it.
That's fun. Look at all those trouser snakes. She just might trip over one.
Yeah. She'll walk by one and it'll like fucking wrap around her leg and she'll fall right down. You got a bunch of stuff.
Oh yeah, you did.
Oh.
You got two. You got two crystals.
I wear the Jalshay robes. I have to see what that is. Oh, what am I doing?
You're walking away. She's taking you. Oh god.
No. Oh,
She's taking you.
Oh, no, there was stuff. No.
No trousers for you.
No.
No trouser snakes.
I love a trouser snake.
You get none.
No.
You just left. There was a whole
we fucked
basilisk
right
left.
off. We fucked right super off.
You left the basilisk droid, I imagine, right in the middle of the town,
Yep.
town center.
We just click the parking thing, look, and then move on.
Oh, by the way, you mentioned earlier about Dr. Dre. He was with NWA.
Oh, okay.
That's it. Yeah.
Welcome back from Onderon. How did you fare?
It was really super fine.
It was fine.
I single-handedly ended a war. I know,
She's
but
like,
that's what
doesn't
happens.
sound very Jedi.
It doesn't, but it's what happens.
It's exactly what happened. I was actually just speaking proper truth.
Listen, it be the true.
There was no vanity in it. It's just simply what happened.
Yes.
Maybe when you go to Korriban, you should just take Kreia with you.
Maybe. I should. I
Or,
think I will.
or if she throws a fit and says she doesn't want to go, then maybe you should just go alone.
I think she does throw a fit and
Why would
say she doesn't
not
want to
wanna
go.
She seems like that's exactly where she should be. Do, do, do.
Who are you even leveling up right now?
Handmaiden.
At the very top, does she have all the good dueling stuff? Okay, she does good.
She does.
You could give her Master Flurry, even though she'll never fucking use it.
She's more of a power attack one, so.
Oh,
You can give her the
so
Master.
sad.
Yes.
You can.
That sounded so sad. Your burp. You would like that, you like forced it out with depression.
No. What am I gonna do?
Jar Jar.
Jar Jar.
What will I do without Jar Jar?
I can't have him in all the sequel movies. What am I gonna do? I can't make these movies. I gotta give it to somebody else.
Disney won't bring him back.
He won't. I can't do this.
And they won't. That was the heart of his
This is
great
why.
calling out argument
This is
he had with
why.
Kathleen Kennedy.
That's it.
He's
That's
like,
it.
You bet you will bring Jar Jar back to me. And she's like, no, I can't. That would be stupid. She's like, what are you talking about?
You mean it's Jar Jar?
That's the key to success! Millions off of Jar Jar!
You're fired!
This is why it happened.
She's like,
this
no,
is why the sequels happened.
And he's like, no, stupid! What about the Jar Jar?
I'm coming.
I'm coming. Jar Jar, I love you.
The Book of Jar Jar. I'm gonna look up the specific stats of that lightsaber form we learned to see if they're actually really useful or not.
Yeah. I love you, Jar Jar. Book of Jar Jar.
Lightsaber form.
It was Julio.
It was.
It was the Jar Jar form.
Yeah, use the Jar Jar form.
Oh my side.
It's when you just fall into the enemy.
Ooh, it's actually really good.
It's like drunken boxing, but with lightsabers. I love my Jar Jar. I love him.
One of the things Juyo does is increases your attacks per round by 1. So that's our new form.
Well, yep. Figured it out.
That one.
Let's just keep going.
It reduces your defense by 4, increases your defense against the current target by 2, reduces your save against force powers by 4, increases your attacks per round by 1, and increases your critical hit chance by 4 points.
I understand
We
now.
will destroy.
Such a form will increase
Yes.
You need to teach her force powers.
You just taught her Juyo for.
You did.
my life for your.
My life for yours.
Techniques as
I am
well.
prepared for whatever you wish to teach me.
I'm sure you are.
I
Breath
I'm
understand.
prepared for whatever you wish to teach me. She bends over. It's like that's not what we're learning today.
Well, it kind of is what we're learning. So it's like I'm going to teach you how to breathe control.
You just keep teaching.
Mm-hmm.
Do all the
I
teaching.
don't have anything else to teach her.
Okay, well then we need to teach Atten things.
She learns as quickly as I do.
Atten must learn.
I'm coming at him.
I'm coming.
I'm coming.
I'm coming.
I'm just looking at pictures of Jar Jar.
Something up?
I love my Jar Jar.
All right, I'm game. What did you want to show me?
Little Jar Jar.
I love him.
I love you, my little Jar Jar.
I went to Google and typed in Jar Jar, and then I'm looking at images.
I love my little Jar Jar.
No, never mind. See, I've taught him all I have to teach.
He has so much he has to learn.
No, it's not. You saw me talk to him.
I know. I'm saying he has so much to learn, though.
He's so good at typing. He doesn't even need a keyboard.
It's a holographic interface that only he can see.
I saw no hologram. I don't know.
Oh,
What?
What?
my lord.
That you stumbled upon.
I found a BBC article dated from April 17, 2019, where George Lucas officially named Jar Jar
yes!
his favorite Star Wars character.
Confirmed!
I knew it.
We knew. We knew.
My little
Of
Jar
course,
Jar.
Jar Jar is my favorite character, he said via video.
I love him. He's the best.
I love my little Jar Jar. I'm coming.
Yes.
I feel more at peace, yes.
Ducks!
Battle there was difficult, but I think I understand such a trial was necessary. I am glad you have chosen to train me, and I hope that I do not let you down.
I can
Hopefully.
do more than train you.
You have already made me proud.
Words honor me. Thank you.
Aww.
I had some other
May I
questions.
ask?
Like, in the Arc Shell article, they asked, where did Jar Jar Binks come from? We know.
we know exactly where he came
It's the
from.
imaginary friend
I
from
think
George
if you
Lucas'
go-
childhood.
I think if you go through the "Can you teach me more fighting moves," you can find out her name. I think if you go
There's
through that
nothing
one.
more I can teach.
But
Any reason you fight without clothes?
I'm sure I've asked her this already.
No, I know. I'm saying I think there is a feels a little
A little cold, lady.
I think you want to go with the exposed.
Your modesty has no place in combat.
Because I just feel like there might have been
crazy.
I feel like there just might have been an influence check you didn't get last time. All right, never mind.
No.
Guess not.
Oh, this is actual concept art.
I think it's because she has to be naked.
For Phantom Menace.
Oh,
Oh, I don't like it.
I don't like naked Jar Jar. Get him, take him away. Delete it. Delete it. He's staring into my soul.
What's your name? I want name.
Yes.
What was it?
It is not important.
Yes, it is.
I've heard it's important, and I want to know.
Oaths to others.
I've asked you this before. I've already gone through this dialogue. God damn
You have to go through it more.
You're stuck in a loop.
Go through it more.
No.
Zafra.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
Come with
Please, God,
questions.
don't be.
That crystal is bonded to you.
You know, Alex, you can stop.
God fucking
Your
damn
crystal does
it.
not perfectly reflect your current self. Remove it from your lightsaber. Is there something?
I don't think you. Do you need to still upgrade it more?
Yeah, she just said. She just said it'll be even more powerful.
You do need power.
I must have power. It's very important.
Because we're a Jedi and we need it.
I must have all the power.
You should probably change the color of Handmaid's lightsaber. I mean, not Handmaid, Vice's lightsaber.
Which one is she? She's got the red.
The double-bladed
one.
red one. Hers
She's
is
got-
very obvious.
Also I could put some stuff in it. What do you think she? Oh, a Viridian. I don't know what that is. She can have that.
She is a
It's been
consular, so.
decided.
Or is she a sentinel?
Oh, one of them.
We'd have to. If she's a sentinel, she should have yellow.
Dexterity.
Give her cold damage. She's an ice queen. However, I feel like that fits Handmaiden far more.
Oh, but the charisma.
Oh,
That would be really good for Visus.
I think you should give it to her then. Yeah, I didn't even see the charisma.
This is for Handmaiden. No, this is for this is for
This
Visus.
is Visus.
Okay, yeah. We're good.
I think you should give her a yellow crystal personally because I feel like it'll go better with the warm tones that she's already wearing.
Perhaps. What about this crystal? What give? This +2 one?
Is Alex speaking?
No. He's
No,
just staring at Jar Jar.
Okay.
I am. I am.
Well, no, I saw like the little green flashing around his name, but he wasn't saying anything. I was like,
I'm enthralled by Jar Jar.
I don't like this. I don't like any of this that you are putting in the Discord. I hate it all.
That's fine.
Crude
It's
phobium
fine.
emitter. That sounds sexual.
Crude. I want you to put your phobium emitter in my crude.
I have to point out that tattoo one I posted is real.
I'm sure it is.
That's not a fake.
I appreciate
I'm
that
sure.
exists.
I don't.
It's fine. Don't think about it. Okay. Fine, lady. Fix my shit up again for the 7th billionth time.
This must always be powerful.
Yes.
Oh, hang on. Oh, I didn't look at the number. I don't give a fucking shit what it is.
That crystal. Is there something?
No.
No, I'll be going.
I was about to say I wanted to see what
you.
the numbers changed to, but I'm like, I don't care.
I'm powerful.
It
That's all
doesn't
that matters.
matter. We're so
I mean, I care not for power. It's unimportant to me.
yeah, I don't actually give a shit, but I love it. I love it so much. I never want to stop getting powerful. Okay. We got some stuff, such as gloves.
You should put on those Sith gloves.
Yeah, I was like, so strength +2. We got Ooh,
Yes.
There's
Yes.
So I certainly will.
Feel the power flow through you.
I love when the power flows through me. This should give me lots more strength. Was there a reason we had the reflex on?
Probably because we have no real buffs to any of our save stuff.
But
yeah,
we
but you
do
could be strong.
like we do tend to get stunned and shit like that. Often.
Yeah, but you could be stronger.
That is true, but you know, all the enemy Sith Lord has to do is use some force magic to make you stunned, and then he'll beat you to death. That kind of thing.
Fucking Christ! 28 to 50 plus
5-0.
36.
So far, the number we've seen, the highest, is 105 in one hit.
The numbers, Mason.
Not calculated for all the attacks that round. The one of the hit of like 7 that round did 105 damage. So.
Or are we giving her the Freedom's Nads one?
She's the only one who can use it, I think.
Sometimes the Lord's things are restricted to dark side. I don't think his is.
It does not. It is untainted.
But it is correct if she uses a Sith Lord.
Oh yeah.
I think you get Naga Sadow's lightsaber on Korriban, and I think only dark side characters can use that one. I believe.
Maybe that's the one I'm thinking of.
Ooh, wisdom even more.
Naga Sadow's another very famous Sith Lord in the deep lore.
Which was the one that had the blue lightsaber with the weird hilt that was also a double one?
They all need.
He was a Sith Lord.
These fuckers.
I don't.
It was the one that did the whole war against Coruscant during the Sith Wars.
Yes, General.
That's a big broad thing you're saying.
I know it's
the guy that did the thing. You know him?
I can't remember his name.
The guy.
Fuck. He made rat ghouls. Exar Kun.
Oh. What about him?
Nah, that's just who I was thinking of.
He was the dude I was referencing earlier when I talked about going to Freedon Nad's tomb and it being a bad thing. So that was one of the things he did that led to him being a bad man.
Exar Kun.
Yes, it's
such a weird name.
He was the thing that started the Mandalorian Wars. He got that going.
He was very recent in this time.
Yes.
That happened not long ago.
Yeah.
Salt and Pepper Tyler was probably alive when that happened. Not old, but he wasn't probably alive. A young lad.
It is a very loyal and dependable droid.
For its class.
Who was you talking about? T3?
T3. I'm sorry, T3. I have nothing to give you ever. Ever at any point. I don't care about
Mira
you.
Always has fun things.
And don't really care about you.
I found Mira's conversation to be funny.
Fine. Can I make her a lightsaber?
No.
Can I ask you something?
Yes.
Your face.
I know I glow.
You have this glow.
It's the light side.
I mean, not a real glow, but it's like you're calm. At peace, but it's more than that.
It's called the light side. It does.
You've been doing drugs.
Oh, I found my favorite Jar Jar. It's my favorite Jar Jar I've ever seen.
Oh God.
Jar Jar being, looky, Mr. President of the big freaking empire.
But it's just the Force.
Oh, me and the handmaid, what?
You know, hooked up a power coupling. You know.
Are we fucking her? We feel like fucking her?
Are you wanting to fuck her?
Not really.
I think we have bigger problems than power couplings.
Yeah.
Got it. Just checking. Go ahead and ask.
You seem
All
restless.
this traveling, being trapped in the ship, everything's just too quiet.
She mumble whispers her lines at us.
She does. She thinks that makes her more
I
mysterious.
gotta be doing something, somewhere with people, activity, some life. Look, before we get into the game of Guess the Pazak card, pull back on the throttle. I don't know you that well to start sharing our life stories.
Okay, never mind.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
There's a really fun conversation you can have with her where you talk about like how you basically ask her if she want to fuck, and then she goes on a whole little bit where she's like, yeah, I mean you're hot and all, but like I don't want to have to be queen bee around here and put these other bitches in line. Can you stop, Alex? Please.
You quite literally can't make me.
I could ask you nicely, and I did. Could you please stop?
No.
Okay.
Which
I did think about it for a second.
Korriban.
There's Korriban, but there's also the HK stuff we can do now.
Oh, well, which one do you want to do? It's up
I
to
don't know.
you.
That's where I was choosing from.
I can't remember if they whisks you away whenever you finish the last planet, which would be Korriban now. And the thing is you might want to do HK's thing because
Let's do
Telos. So
was it on
a little bit of information. Telos is where you go for a lot of the late game stuff. And so I'm afraid if you did Korriban and then went to Telos, events would transpire.
It would get broken.
So, potentially. So you might want to do HK stuff now before events happen.
Was it on Telos?
I'm pretty sure it was.
I don't.
He mentioned you can look at the journal, and I'm sure it'll say. If it doesn't, then I'm pretty sure it was Telos. I'm reasonably sure. False Batu, that quest we got a long time ago.
I don't even
remember
anything about it.
Go, just go to Telos and bring our HK friend with. I almost said Jar Jar. Bring Jar Jar with us.
Oh, I'll bring Jar Jar with us.
Bring a little Jar Jar.
Hello, my Jar Jar. He can come with me. He's my friend. I love him. I like the Mona Lisa one.
I really did like the Time magazine one. That one.
No, that's my favorite one.
The Time magazine one is my favorite Jar Jar.
That's definitely the best.
He is president of Big Empire.
He's got such
woman
a
with
chin.
the pearl earring. I love that one too.
He's got such a chin. His neck is so fat.
I think there's exactly the right amount of Jar Jars.
Our little Jar Jar.
That's our little Jar Jar. We love him. Now let's see what happens when we go outside. I don't know.
Bad will happen.
I don't know what will happen. Let's bring our friend.
Our bestest friend in the whole world.
Maybe yours.
You don't really need to bring anyone else.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's probably really super fine.
Give him that Doom gun that we were talking about.
Yes, we got a Doom gun.
Starts with a C.
It's called Shark. I see it. I'm looking at it right there.
Shark.
He has a plus 34 on attack, and he now has an excellent chance of getting a crit. And it's fully upgradable, and I know that there's parts that increase crit range even further. You could probably get that crit range down to like fucking 16.
That would be entirely too much.
And that if he did that and he was using the sniper shot, which he probably won't because the AI doesn't like using it. But if he was, then he probably would have like a 14 through 20 crit roll.
What are we giving him?
He should be tough.
Very very bottom left.
That one?
That.
Precise shot.
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
Yeah.
More.
Dex. He's a Dexy boy.
You should go back. Because if you raise his constitution up 1, you'll increase his modifier.
Oh, yes. We are at that point. You might have more of those. And then...
See, and then there's the last of the precise shot.
Precisest of shots that's ever been.
So he gets a +8 flat increase to his blaster damage, regardless to any of his other stats.
He's so red that it takes a second for the blue to make it go away.
Yeah, he's the one character who is immune to your charms.
Nobody should be immune to my charms.
Like, I think even Mandalore has become neutral.
He's lightened up a bit over time. This is an airlock. You gotta fuck with the terminals. You gotta shut the door and then open the door.
Do we know where we're going?
I feel like
particularly, just wander around and see what happens.
I feel like someone thought that was a really cool, immersive idea during development. And then in testing, everyone was like, this is stupid, but they just didn't change it.
Here's the thing, right? This is a mission that was in the game that the mod put back in the game. So I don't know where it starts.
What it do?
Or anything, really, about it. I know nothing about it. I know it's not going to be over here. It can't be. That'd be silly, because that's that company's dock. So leave the starport, and then maybe whenever you get to the fast travel things, there'll be an option to just like go to the droid factory or something like that.
Perhaps. If we're on the right planet.
I'm reasonably sure he said it was on Telos.
Okay.
There's no other planets for it to be. Most of the things on this planet are like level 5 or 6.
We will fucking cut their heads off.
Yeah, go to the residential.
Okay.
That's where there are fast travel-y things there.
There is, I think, these things.
Let me go look some stuff up while you're doing this, because this is totally 100% new to me, because this wasn't something I have ever had access to.
Dock module? Maybe? Perhaps? This is where I was. HK, do you know?
Is there someone?
It apparently underneath that one military base we went to on Telos long ago.
Military base.
Where we fought that walker droid at, and it hurt us real bad at the time. We started throwing grenades at it in desperation. We hid. There was hiding. We hid from it. That was back when we ran from our problems.
Oh, I did that months ago. I don't.
Yeah, I know.
I don't.
Yeah.
Do we?
So yeah, I know. I was there.
Oh, do we have any idea where that is? Because I don't.
I don't know how to get back there or what they would do.
The video I'm watching say it starts during like the end game stuff, like whenever you go to fight Atris.
Oh.
Okay. That's fine then. We can leave this place then and just continue on our merry way.
Now that's what it's saying. If it doesn't work, don't blame me.
Are you gonna steer me wrong here? Are you gonna like we have new content to like enjoy?
I'm trying to steer you wrong. That is what I'm gleaning. That is what I am gleaning. That is what I am gleaning from this information.
What information are you gleaning?
I'm watching a video that is a walkthrough of how to start the HK factory shit.
Yeah.
Here, I'll even watch it again.
Second time's the charm.
Go ahead while he's doing that and go to Korriban.
Okay. I mostly had to figure
if he suddenly pumps the brakes, you can do a U-turn and it'll be fine. That way we can get through all the loading screens and everything like that in case it is fine.
Yeah.
Put up through my bumper, baby, driving in between.
I will say.
I was reading
before we go to Korriban.
I was reading some of the stuff from the cut content. Apparently, originally, according to Chris Avallone, which was one of the lead designers of this game,
Yeah.
he said that originally they were planning on having Baldur die in the HK factory.
No.
He was going to die trying to get the door open.
No.
So that you can get to the factory.
Not Baldur.
Which would make sense, because of the characters, he has the least amount of characterization.
He has remarkably little dialogue. I like got through his dialogue tree very quickly.
So them killing him off makes sense to me. There is the sad statues.
This is the Valley of Sadness.
It was built by slave
I think you need to bring
hand.
HK to Korriban. I think you need to bring HK with you.
Do I?
Well, that'd be very easy to do.
Okay, I can bring HK. Just
because it just brought up something.
If she's brought.
It just said it just brought up something about like needing to trigger a conversation with HK and like 3 other HK droids, and it looks like they're on Korriban, so I think you need to bring HK with you.
Okay.
We did trigger a conversation where he said we know where it is.
Yeah.
When he tortured that one HK droid.
You might want to keep your lightsaber sharp.
Yeah, so it said whenever you go back to deal with Atris, the main character is going to go do his thing, and HK is going to go take care of the factory.
Wonderful.
So it'll be another split thing instead of just staying with the person. Okay.
Yes. HK
And if that's the case, HK should probably be 100% fine, because he's a very good battle character.
What took place here? This place merely tolerates sentience walking.
I like how Mira's just chilling out in the back there saying, I don't fuck with you.
I don't give a shit about all this.
I'm here to hide from the fucking exchange.
There's great power in this place, for those who can hear its call.
There is much that would draw a Jedi to this place. The resting grounds of the ancient and more recently departed Sith contain many teachings believed lost. The most likely place to find our lost Jedi is the ruins of the old academy.
I've been there.
As lifeless as it seems, the dark side.
I like the Korriban section. It's one of my favorite sections of the game.
I like
Korriban the cave.
There is much.
Yeah, there's a Force cave. There's a Dagobah Force cave, but this one's on Korriban, so it's much worse.
Yeah, I like the cave section, but the rest of the planet, in my opinion, is a little boring.
I like it.
Instead of restoring order to Korriban, Revan suddenly departed, leaving both her
as main characters do.
Reasons for leaving a mystery.
They like to just fuck off.
Yeah. The Republic to send a force here to deal with any Sith that may have remained. They found Korriban much as we have, barren and lifeless. It was assumed that the remnants of the Sith turned on each other, vying for what little power remained. The Republic found evidence that several Sith Lords escaped Korriban, fleeing to remote sections of the galaxy.
Oh. Let's head out.
If you walk Korriban's surface, you shall walk.
Yeah, she's like, I will not walk on Korriban.
Why won't you come with me?
I cannot. This place is strong with the dark side. It is difficult to center myself here.
She just hears screams as she walks. Korriban doesn't look all bad.
It's fine.
You know, it's gonna be alright.
It's gonna be fine. We go.
She gives you many history lessons as you come up upon tombs.
Good.
Other side of this valley.
Yeah, she never leaves you alone. It's fine.
Why do we not just land on the side of the valley with the academy on it?
Live still.
I don't know. I don't know the logistics of ship landing in Star Wars.
You never go to the right place.
Maybe the ground's not even. And the ship will slide right off into an abyss.
We never take HK anywhere, so we can still take him.
We can bring him with us. Just bring him with us.
Okay. I'm sure we'll be fine.
He can't be tainted by the dark side because he's already too evil.
Exactly. He's chill, so it's fine.
Yeah.
He's cool.
We've learned from our D&D campaign as well that HK droids don't give a fuck about what's going on with the Force. They're fine.
Never.
He's totally cool.
Each tomb was once infused with the history and heritage of the old Sith Empire, containing great mysteries.
Now remember, don't touch anything.
A horrible Sith screams heritage,
However,
not hate.
even the many traps
Yeah.
could not long hold back the curious, the fools, and the weak. And so these tombs fell, spilling their secrets into the hands of those unable to comprehend or preserve them.
That's cool.
The actress who plays Kreia also plays the blind seer in the Fable franchise, by the way. Just want to put that out there. So she's really been typecast a very specific thing. She must be a seer, she must be female, she must be blind. Or else she can't voice them. She suggested she suggested you should leave them be, is what she said.
That's fine. I can do that.
You should diddle these tombs, though.
Oh yeah, I've been right here. I remember being here.
You should diddle all these tombs.
I will
You should
diddle
go
them
up to
again.
and
We
start
diddled them
diddling
once, and we'll diddle them again.
Yep.
But
You
now we're
fondled a deer,
different.
you could do so again.
This way leads to the tomb of Ajunta Paul.
I remember.
Sith Lords.
So if you go before
According to
each
legend,
tomb, she'll give you a little
they
history
proved
thing.
more fearsome than the Master, leading to his demise.
Ajunta Paul.
Ajunta's dark spectre lived on through the centuries until Revan
I remember.
entered the Sith Lord's tomb in
I took
search
that
of
blade,
Vader.
and I never fucking used it, because why would I use a blade when I have a
Revan
lightsaber?
sent Paul's spirit into
Yeah.
oblivion and claimed the blade for herself.
What became of it?
Unknown. Some
Revan shoved it in his ass.
Revan put it in a footlocker and never fucking used it again. It's in the ship right now, you see.
You
It's
could
under
probably
the
find
floorboards
it.
in the wilds.
We used it as a conductor.
Yeah.
I don't think you can actually go in.
Okay.
Yeah, you can only end up going into one tomb. I think you go in. I don't remember. You go into a tomb somewhere, I think.
Where are
But
you going?
To this one.
Oh, okay. Where are you
This
going,
one.
little Jar Jar?
Where are you going, my little Jar Jar?
Known as the greatest
I
Turn
got
back
you.
on.
Stay with
Sith
me.
Lords.
Tell me more.
His skill was considered remarkable even in his time, when many true lightsaber masters lived.
Are poorly skilled with a
You are
lightsaber.
poorly
Face an
skilled.
ancient Sith Lord in combat, you would learn that we are as children playing with toys compared to the prowess of the
Oh,
old.
that's a line.
Yeah.
That's from the movies.
What made him so good?
That is unknown, but supposedly he.
No, I feel
created
like
a
maybe
holocron
Talon
to
Half
teach us
could
techniques
Can
of
could
the
you know?
Sith.
Can I
The
learn
holocron
that? Would
would
that
have been laid to
be?
rest
Would that
in his
be cool?
Would it be a cool with the Jedi?
Would that be a
if I
cool
took the
Jedi
holocron?
thing? If I took a Sith holocron and ate it,
I doubt anyone living would know its
would that be cool?
I mean, depends on what Jedi you ask.
Gives you a fucking +10 in like damage with every hit.
We must go laser drill
Put
our
the
way
whole
in.
crew out there to start fucking excavating the tomb.
Whatever must be done.
Ahead
Looks
lies
almost
the tomb of
enterable.
Naga Sadao, successor
Oh,
to
we know
Marco
him.
Ragnos.
We do.
Naga
We
Sato
we
and
know
Marco
him.
Ragnos
We
are
know
two-
him.
are two ones that come up in Star Wars lore a lot.
A millennia ago.
Tell me more.
More recently, this tomb was where Revan
Yes,
confronted
I remember
Uther
killing
Inn,
them.
the leader of the Sith Academy. When Revan
I
left
murdered right
Korriban,
there.
The Sith Academy was thrown into turmoil. With their leader gone, many fought for the right to rule.
I killed not only them, but
So,
then also
Sith
the
feared
underling
turmoil,
as well.
resulting in the carnage you can see covering the surface of this valley.
Yes. The Sith really seem to like turning on each other. That's really their
Yeah.
MO.
Yep, that's why the rule of two happens. It's like if there's only two of us, maybe it will chill, and then Darth Vader still threw Palpatine in a fucking tunnel.
And it still happens. They just keep doing
But
it.
now, well, it has to happen. That's how you become a master.
But now it can only happen one at a time, so it's cool.
A half-breed who possessed
Mostly.
tremendous strength, both physically and in the Force.
A half-breed. What does that mean?
Ragnos held
Half-
power.
half Sith.
Sith is a race.
Oh, yeah,
So-
yeah.
His enemies against each other. His death left a great vacuum of power.
Vacuum.
We're standing close to the spot where Naga Sadao first confronted Ludo Kresh to vie for domination of the Sith.
He did it right there. Let's take a picture, everybody.
Civil war that would have torn the Sith apart before they ever threatened the Republic.
It sounds like Civil Wars are very common.
I saw a legion of HK droids off in the far distance. I saw
even if it means destroying themselves.
There they are.
They're waiting, watching. What happened between them?
As fate would have it, a pair of hyperspace explorers from Sinagar landed on Korriban.
Yeah.
Nagasado manipulated the Sith into believing they were a sign of impending Republic invasion.
Some explorers oopsie poopsied on Korriban, and then the Sith are like,
that's a bad place to do that.
Yeah.
Of Marka Ragnos. Thus, Nagasado became Ragnos' successor.
Great hyperspace war.
Yeah, they oopsie poopsied onto Korriban, and then the Sith were like, "Hey, what if we just took?
What if we just took all that
That
is
was the
never
Great
will
Hyperspace
be?"
War, right?
If I remember correctly, Nagasado was the one who had powers that could manipulate stars and shit like that. And he won a battle in space one time doing that, where he made a solar flare happen that destroyed a bunch of Republic ships.
If this gets back to the other units, we will be decommissioned.
You silly boys. Well, I guess I'll have to flurry at ya.
Oh, HK.
They do hurt.
They do.
Hurt.
They're hurting lots. Like I am taking damage. I'm taking damage. Damage is being done to me.
Yeah.
It's not enough,
You hit like a Mack truck.
but damage was done. We can give them that. Damage was
You
done.
hit hard and many times. So.
Yes, I do.
Remains.
You got anything I want?
Snakes.
You will take their droid snakes.
I can certainly take these corpses. Not the
It's a
skeleton ones.
snake.
These ones are fine. The fresh ones.
I believe that is the cave.
Yes.
Infested with Shirax, a species of easy-to-kill winged pests. They shall prove useful for testing my blaster accuracy ratio.
There is great power and dark energy within this cave. I would advise you to finish your explorations within the Academy before venturing into the cave.
But I want to do... Okay.
No.
Oh.
Do it later.
There are the winged beasts.
Hey.
Hey, how you doing?
Well, you're gonna oopsie into a loading screen.
I nearly. Ooh, okay, can I back up? Can I? Oh, it's doing the thing. It's doing the thing. Oh, there we go. Sometimes you get stuck in places. So am I not?
Sometimes your feet lock in.
I'm not supposed to do this now, or I can.
Well, I think the reason she doesn't want you to is because normally the cave is relatively difficult, and I think the idea is that you will gain experience from going through it. I think you could just go through there now.
But also, it's better just to do it when you're done, in my opinion. But
it's either way.
Do what you want. You're an adult.
Do what you wanna do.
I will save then and make that decision next time. Put that off until later.
Next time on KOTOR.